Okay, this is chapter 13, final chapter in financial accounting. We're going to talk about the statement of cash flows. The statement of cash flows is quite literally kind of exactly what it sounds like. It is a statement that shows us cash, actual cash, going in and out of the business. So we're kind of converting our accrual-based system to a cash-based system kind of in a way in this. So you kind of have to flip your state of mind and think about the fact that everything we've been doing up to this point has been accrual-based, which is fine. And for this one statement, we're only going to be talking about what happens to actual cash, what happens to actual money coming in, money going out, cash inflows and cash outflows. It's separated into three categories. Cash flows from operating activities is the transactions that affect the net income of the company. Cash flows from investing activities are cash flows that affect the investments in non-current assets of the company, things like fixed assets, buildings, equipment. And then cash flows from financing, so debt and equity of the company. So this would be stock transactions or debt transaction, large liability transactions, long-term liability transactions generally, things like bonds or, like I said, stock, common stock or preferred stock. There's two methods to the statement of cash flows. There's the direct method and the indirect method. We're going to focus mainly on the indirect method for this particular chapter. The indirect method starts with the net income and then adjusts from there. So how you have to frame this in your brain is that we need to take our net income, our bottom line from our income statement, and then start adjusting both in and out and increases and decreases that affect the cash flows for that business. So for example, we start with net income that has our revenues minus all of our expenses already included in it. Well, some of those expenses are non-cash. So one of the first steps we do in the indirect method is we take out non-cash expenses. So the biggest one, generally speaking, would be depreciation. So, our step one, we start with net income and then we start adjusting. And usually the first adjustment we make is to take out the depreciation expense, because that is a non-cash expense, to basically show that that was cash that did not have an outflow, because according to our net income, it was a cash outflow. So we're adjusting in a way that shows us what the actual cash outflow is. That's our introduction to it for now, and we'll continue step by step on how to do the indirect method for operating activities and then investing activities and financing activities in the next videos.